Okay, it's time for the truth. I was going to say a rant, but it's the truth. Bring it in and prepare. My son, I give it some time to see because sometimes the kids don't be telling the whole story or lying or they're not understanding how it goes. You know, like, okay, you could go outside, but you have to wait until the appropriate time. Okay, something happened with this person, but you were in a different class and you guys get different. You know, I'm fair. I want to be clear. I'm very fair. It's fun. It's like I'm a judge. I always listen to everybody's side. Like I'm very realistic, fair. I live in Georgia. I say this with every ounce of love I have in my heart right now. Georgians, on average, real ignorant, real slave mentality. And I'm here to love on you. I'm here to let you know so that you're not ignorant. I'm here to share that sense and again knowledge, know your rights. You are free. Freedom. You're not, but you are. That's what I'm here for. That's why I say ignorant and slave mentality. I don't mean it with offense. I don't mean it with disrespect, but it's a problem. And even you all say the same thing about yourselves. I talk to everybody everywhere I go. Y'all know I'm a social butterfly, even when I'm in my turtle shell. So with that being said, both my kids go to school in Atlanta, Georgia. My daughter, I've had the teacher call me maybe 4 or 5 times. She does. She used to wander. We don't want that to be skipping school. You got to be where you're supposed to be. She got it. But I had to realize this teacher who had a little attitude and felt over it called me, and I had to realize she's going out of your room during lunch. Why is she in your room at lunch? For my peoples in California, they have something called silent lunch. Side note, the uniforms have no benefit. Stop it. Let the kid come to school in appropriate gear. We don't even need to do the, remember you used to have your hand right here and your skirt or your shorts couldn't be passed? Okay. We wanted to go to their knees. You don't even have to put your hand down. Girls, no cleavage. Nothing racial, sexual, nothing. The moment you do it, you wear a uniform for the rest of the year. Y'all always want to punish them, but heaven forbid you cut half of these punishments away and make the 10% of punishments that you really need be very hefty. We want excellence. This is what it looks like. And it doesn't look like controlling and torturing the kids. There are positive and negative punishments, not just negative. Now let's go back to the main topic at hand. Silent lunch, where the kids, after being loud and can't wait for, to get a break, a breather, especially, I'm sorry, but away from some of you teachers. Black women, what's going on? Is this some sort of generational anger like resurfacing? Because there's a lot of attitude, there's a lot of animosity, there's a lot of aggression, and there's a lot of, I'm sure you're exhausted. I hear the kids in the background when I call or talk to the teacher is so freaking loud. My 92s, about from 1990 to 1995, were we that loud? Like, were we that loud? Now, with that being said, they need to go outside. Boys let off random bursts of testosterone. Mix that with the food y'all feeding y'all kids. This is why they popping off, popping off. Most of them aren't autistic. Some of them do not have ADD. They're just freaking going insane like me. And some of them are so smart, it's like, oh man, I can't stand this shit. But I gotta act like I do. I gotta act like they're acting. Let them be. So you expect, I don't know about your black kids, but you expect my black kids to sit up in a room when they're supposed to be free and go and eat and have a good time. They do eat in the classroom. Oh, that's not silent lunch. That's just, we're just eating in the classroom. How do we figure it out when I was in school where everybody could go outside? Everybody got to eat at a certain time. Like it worked. You have trashed school. These new rules, taking homework out, the computer, silent lunch, it's garbage. And stop calling the kids scholars. Look it up. Stop calling the kids scholars. Mind you, I bet you they don't even know what scholars means. Call them excellence. Call them excellence because scholars ain't working. The threats, the consequences aren't working. And all they do is fight. There's a fight every other day. There's a fight every other day. My daughter fought a boy this year. She also had to fight a little girl. They're over here like, oh, it looks like your daughter was walking next to the little girl and they were both arguing. They hit each other at the At the same time, y'all, I saw the video. The girl came out after my daughter after trying to bully her for a whole week. She ran right up to my daughter, pulled her hair, and started trying to fight her. Is that what I just said? Is that what the vice principal said? You said they were walking out to get lies. Lies. There was a teacher right there because he doesn't like my daughter. He didn't even go and save her in the middle of the fight. You're so quick to arrest and come, because I've been arrested over some bullshit like that. You're so quick to arrest and attack and come at the parents. We can't come on campus. We can't do our job, but you want to whine and have us come pick them up. You want to be like, oh yeah, she can stay home tomorrow. She's suspended. Oh, and when the teacher does something wrong, I tell you, they do not want them teachers to get in trouble. When the policies only get whooped on us. But anyways, okay, listen. Now my son, he's been letting me know for 2 weeks I don't get to go outside. I haven't been going outside, or by the time I come back from getting my stuff from the other class, they already went outside. So I asked the teacher, mind you, I'm already thinking I had a long day. It's ignorant. I don't understand why I'm calling you about taking my kid outside. After I explained it to her, she says, are you talking about like recess? I don't know if it's my brain capacity, but if I just explain to you that I want my son to go outside every day, that it's above 50 degrees, which is also in your policies, your policy. Y'all know I don't ever talk like this around them. I talk calm. I like this. And I'd be like, okay, da-da-da-da. Let's make sense of this. Da-da-da. A security card always pops up out of nowhere. Like I'm about to get belligerent. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Mind you, this isn't belligerent. This is an African-American woman expressing herself at an elevated level, and maybe it makes you feel uncomfortable. But we're not being aggressive. We're not pointing in your face. We're not calling you out of your name. We're not threatening you. Get with it. Black men, what's going on? You supposed to be helping out the little black boys. What the flip are you doing? I'm like, yes, recess. They should go outside every day. I can't guarantee that. Why can't you guarantee that? When I tell them the little boys should run laps, because my son used to be in behavioral class. That's because I got perks. He never needed to be in it. That's because y'all forced it. Okay. These kids are so bad, so violent. And I love them. I love the behavioral class kids. Why? Because they're genius. They think in a way we don't. They have beautiful suggestions, ideas. I've watched these kids being here for 4 years. They've gotten no help. If anything, they're worse. They got to go to middle school next year. They don't know how to read, and they're violent as hell. And they got to go to middle school next year. What are y'all doing? I had to suggest the heck out of a peaceful room. Now they call it the quiet room, and they take the credit. You know I did that. I did that when I was PTA last year at my son's school. So you let them do laps. Then the boys won't be so aggressive. You know, you still got a lot of work to do, but start with the laps. You think they even acknowledge that? So if you're not going to let us be parents, if you're not going to actually give the kids tools to cope with whatever they got going on at home in their brains or whatever, and you're not going to do the right thing by our children, when we who ride on you and beat the fudge out, no, I'm just playing. But at the same time, make sure they're not freaking torturing your kids. Make sure they're not torturing your kids. I told my daughter, tell your teacher you want to learn about black inventors. You don't want to learn about slavery. Do you think they learned about black inventors? Open your eyes, people. They are attacking the youth. And I won't let them. Not on my watch. Love y'all.